Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Video emerges of Sha'Carri Richardson's airport altercation with boyfriend that led to her arrest. Olympic gold medalist Sha'Carri Richardson, who triumphed at the Paris 2024 Games, found herself at the center of a media storm following an altercation at Seattle Airport that ended in her arrest. What seemed like just another day of travel between competitions quickly escalated into a public scandal when security cameras captured the 25-year-old sprinter pushing and physically assaulting her boyfriend, fellow sprinter Christian Coleman. Although Richardson spent a night in state custody, the case was dismissed the following day after Coleman declined to press charges. By then, however, the footage had begun circulating, exposing a personal crisis behind her image of athletic success. The incident occurred on Sunday, July 27th, at a Seattle airport terminal. Footage released by U.S. media shows a tense confrontation between the pair. Eyewitnesses, including a security guard, reported seeing Richardson repeatedly shove Coleman as he tried to walk away, apparently attempting to end the dispute. According to the police report, the athlete not only used physical force, but also threw an object at her partner, believed to be headphones, according to the Transportation Security Administration, TSA. The altercation, though brief, was enough for authorities to intervene. Richardson was arrested on suspicion of domestic assault and spent the night in a state jail. The next day, Coleman's decision not to proceed with the complaint led to her release. "I wasn't a victim," Coleman stated, effectively closing the case. His stance, however, did little to quell public debate, sparking discussions about violence within relationships, even when both parties are high-profile public figures. Richardson falls short in 200-meter final bid. Just days later, both athletes returned to competition at the U.S. Track and Field Championships in Eugene, Oregon. For some, their participation projected an image of forced normalcy. For others, it reflected resilience. Richardson, reigning world champion in the 100 meters and already qualified for the Tokyo World Championships in September, failed to make the 200-meter final, placing fourth in her heat with a time of 22.56 seconds. Her appearance drew more attention for her silence than her performance. After the race, she simply told reporters, "Blessed day," before leaving without further comment. Coleman, on the other hand, advanced to the men's 200-meter final after finishing second in his heat with 20.20 seconds. Speaking about the airport altercation, he admitted, "Personally, I think it was a deplorable situation." However, he quickly softened his tone. "I don't think she should have been arrested. I mean, people have disagreements, emotions, all that. There are things she needs to work on, of course. And me too, you too, everyone. But I'm a kind, merciful, and loving person. She's a great person and a great human being, and I feel like we've been excellent teammates all year. We just have two strong personalities. To me, she's the best female athlete in the world." Creativity-powered exploration. The airport altercation that echoed far beyond the track. In the corridors of Seattle, Tacoma International Airport, among the hum of travelers and security announcements, a jarring scene unfolded. One that would ripple across the sports world and social media with unexpected force. At the center of it, Olympic sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson, her fiery spirit colliding with gravity in a moment of personal conflict. The conflict captured on camera. On July 27, 2025, airport surveillance footage captured a tense interaction between Richardson and her boyfriend, fellow sprinter Christian Coleman. Witnesses, including a TSA supervisor, alerted authorities to their physical confrontation. As the footage shows, Richardson grabs Coleman's backpack, presses into his personal space, and repeatedly shoves him, at one point pushing him into a wall or column near the TSA checkpoint. At the height of the confrontation, she seemingly throws an item, likely headphones, at him. Rolling out. Mundo Deportivo. The Cut. People.com. New York Post. Authorities reviewed the footage and arrested Richardson on suspicion of fourth-degree domestic violence assault. Book her into the South Correctional Entity. She spent nearly 18 to 19 hours in custody before being released the next day. Pulse Sports Nigeria. Fox 13 Seattle. New York Post. +1. The Cut. People.com. Despite the footage, Coleman declined to press charges or cooperate further, stating that no real harm was done and that the incident stemmed from an emotional argument. Pulse Sports Nigeria. The Cut. New York Post. A sucky situation all around, the lovers' defense. At the subsequent U.S. Track and Field Championships in Eugene, pairing both contemplation and sportsmanship, Coleman spoke up. He described the ordeal as a sucky situation all around, emphasizing Richardson's humanity and emotional complexity. He affirmed, "People have emotions, she has things to work on. As do I, she's a great person." Sportskeeda. +1. Reuters. New York Post. Magic 94.5. People.com. Their relationship, publicly revealed earlier that year, became a mirror reflecting the wider discourse about forgiveness, emotional health, and athlete wellness beyond world-class performance. Wikipedia. Sportskeeda. Public reaction and cultural fallout. The footage's release shattered the veneer of Richardson's athletic invincibility. Fans and commentators flooded social media with mixed sentiments, from supportive pleas for grace to urgent reminders that violence, regardless of gender or fame, is unacceptable. One user poignantly voiced concern. "That's physical abuse. Gender does not matter." Rolling out. The Sun. Others lamented what this could cost her career, especially when she's poised to compete at the World Championships in Tokyo thanks to her reigning 100-meter world title. Sportskeeda. The Cut. People.com. Balancing dual realities. Stardom versus human vulnerability. This incident, visible, visceral, and viral, underscores athletes' dual existence, revered icons and deeply flawed humans. It spotlights how public figures juggle personal distress within high-stakes careers. Richardson, known for her expressive fashion, candid vulnerability, and unapologetic authenticity, was once again thrust into scrutiny, not for speed, but for emotion. Final reflections. This episode of Momentary Collision between sprinting glory and raw personal emotion offers fertile ground for creative exploration. It prompts a deeper narrative. What happens when the fastest woman on the planet inches too close to the edge of personal turmoil? Though the scene was brief, its echoes will long outpace any finish line. For Richardson and Coleman, perhaps the real race now lies in healing, understanding, and navigating the delicate intersection of public persona and private pain.